Good morning, Valley. Today on Valley por Vida, we're talking about ways that your lower back pain may be correlated to the pandemic. We're also hitting South Padre Island for an eco tour, and it's fun in the sun that you won't want to miss. We've got an exclusive sit down with the actress who co-created the first ever Latina comic book superhero for a video game. Plus, we're breaking down firearm safety rules to keep in mind for this week's safety check. Now, there's so much going on, so don't go anywhere. Valley por Vida starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us this morning. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Well, the Sea Life Eco Tour and Dolphin Watch cruises on South Padre Island aim to teach all about natural history of Laguna Madre Bay wildlife and its inhabitants. Our team hit the waters for a glimpse at the Texas coast in an experience unlike anything else. Check it out.
Welcome to Osprey Cruises. We're sitting here right now at Pier 19. Behind me, we got our flagship, the Osprey 1. That's the boat where we do a couple different trips. We have our Sea Life Safari, we have our sunset cruises, we do private charters, whether it's birthday, weddings, all that good stuff. That's on this boat right behind me. Now, the trip we're getting ready to do this morning is our Sea Life Safari. So that Sea Life Safari is super exciting. It's an hour-and-a-half trip. Great for families, great for kids, great for all those good stuff. You name it, and we'll make it happen for you. Now, guys, that trip is a guaranteed dolphin watch. It's also an eco tour. So we drag the net at the end of the boat, bring in all the sea creatures, put them in a touch tank. We'll pass them around, talk about them, or release them at the end of the trip. It's a super educating trip, guys. It's not only if you're doing some homeschooling. I know we have this COVID scene going on, and if you guys are working from home, this is a perfect place to come learn. Now, guys, that boat right there is upstairs, downstairs seating, inside and outside. So it's a beautiful vessel to be on. Not only that, that inside cabin that's right behind me, that is an air-conditioned cabin. So on a hot day like this, if you want to step inside and watch the dolphins from our climate-controlled cabin, that's the way to do it in here. We also have a full bar, so if we have some adults on there who are wanting to enjoy a beverage, or maybe a little kid who wants to enjoy a strawberry slushie, we can make it happen on this boat. We got that TABC license, and we also got some non-alcoholic beverages for the kiddos as well. All right, guys, summer's coming up, so I invite all of you guys to come join us on this dolphin watch right behind me. We hope to see you soon. It's a super great activity, so bring your families down, bring your wives, children, all that good stuff.
Again, this eco tour is a great way to meet Laguna Madre wildlife, everything from fin to feather and shell and hide. It's fun for the whole family, and you won't want to miss booking your ride this summer. Feel free to visit their website if you'd like more information. Well, here's something you may not have connected to the pandemic: an increase in back pain. That's because people may be sitting more than they did before COVID-19 hit, and people working remotely, well, we're setting up our offices in awkward, random places in the house. Well, Dr. Jerson Cadenas, the Chief Medical Officer for Texas and Oklahoma for United Healthcare, is here now to share some tips to help reduce the risk of back pain. Take a look.
Research shows there's been a spike in back pain in the middle of COVID-19, in part due to people spending more time sitting. Plus, as some people transition to working remotely, they may have replaced a traditional office setup with a bed or even a couch, neither of which have an ergonomic design, and over time, it may definitely contribute to low back pain. So to help prevent that, people should focus on their core, C-O-R-E, which stands for correct posture, overweight, or basically avoid becoming overweight, do some relaxation, and definitely exercise activity. And when sitting for work, make sure you are positioned straight up with your knees at a 90-degree angle, and then your shoulders in a straight line over your hips, and your ears directly over your shoulders. And then for your computer, adjust the screen height to your eye level, and then elevate the keyboard to keep your hands, your wrists, and forearms in line and parallel to the floor. So some people with low back pain may be tempted to consider bed rest, But in many cases, staying active may be the best option. So try to consider low-impact activities such as walking throughout the day or participating in yoga or Tai Chi. Stretching and strengthening leg muscles may also prove to be helpful. Yeah, about 80% of people experience low back issues at least once. I would recommend considering exercise-based therapies as the first line of treatment, followed by physical therapy, chiropractic care, and acupuncture. Also, you have to check with your health plan to see what coverage options may be available for care at a physical therapist or chiropractor, as those are recommended starting points of treatment.
Again, 80% of people experience lower back pain issues at least once, and that amount has grown since we've been working from home amid the pandemic. But Dr. Cadena says that you can check with your health plan to see what coverage options may be available for a care at a physical therapist or a chiropractor, as that's a good starting point for treatment. Of course, if you'd like more information on how the team of professionals at United Healthcare can help you, then you can always visit UH.com. Well, it's time now to take a commercial break, and then we've got to look at your local weather updates. But stay tuned, because Valley por Vida will be back, and we'll be learning all about how UV light can help you kill bacteria and virus germs. That info and more coming up.